What's up YouTube, it's Elijah Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K25 Rec Center gameplay video. And in today's video we are back on the 7'3" Catfish Toxic Inside Masher, or the 7'3" Catfish Paint Beast, whatever you want to call it. The archetype did come out to a Paint Beast, but we are able to get Sharpshooting Takeover and we also get Legend Paint Prodigy. The combination of those two is absolutely OP and insane. Being 7'3", the tallest that you can in this game with a 99 close shot, you're an absolute beast around the rim. It is incredibly hard to stop no matter what kind of builds you bring out against it. You really need to have a tall, high interior defense and block build and strength, and also to counteract this build. But again, you start dominating down low, you get your takeover meter up, you activate your sharpshooting takeover, then you can start stretching the floor and splashing threes. You don't have to do it like that, but definitely more recommended. You're going to be even more of a lights out shooter with that sharpshooting takeover ability activated, and this build becomes a major problem. And as you can tell by the title, in this gameplay we drop 33 points and we get 36 rebounds. So the rebounding on this build, absolutely incredible. And 92 offensive rebound. I can't wait to get my cap breakers, put +4 to that 92 to make it to a 96 and get Hall of Fame rebound chaser. And what you even could do is take your max badge +1 and put it onto the Hall of Fame in order to make it legend rebound chaser, but you'll have to sacrifice your gold set shot specialist to silver if you want to do that. So there are a few options with this build, but just in case you are new to the channel, you've never seen this build before, we will run through the attributes and the animations for this build. So like I was just talking about, we do have that 99 close shot at 7'3", and of course, like you heard me just talk about, it is insanely hard to stop that 99 close shot. We don't have our driving layup or driving dunk up quite yet, but once we do get that 55 driving dunk, we do get some dunk animations as well, which will be very nice. But we do get the 65 standing dunk, and that does unlock us some standing dunk animations. And if you are open underneath the rim or you drop step them to get open, you will be able to get some dunk animations as well. I've dropped a few gameplays with this build already, and there have been some standing dunk highlights in there, and I believe we get 1 or 2 standing dunks in this upcoming gameplay as well. Now of course we had to go with that 97 post control to match the 99 close shot in order to get legend hook specialist. Hooks are a little bit harder this year. I haven't been consistent with them. I'm looking forward to hitting starter 4. I hope that Joel Embiid post hook is in there because it is definitely the best post hook in the game. Currently I have been using Shaquille O'Neal. Somebody also mentioned Pro. I don't mind that either, except the only thing with the Shaq post hook is that you have to be posted up in a certain way to get the right post hook that you want. Now this is the absolute crazy part. So this is the shooting version of the 7'3" Toxic Inside Masher. So I use the same principles for that build. Absolutely insane inside finishing. We went no pass accuracy as well, but putting down that standing dunk, it allowed us to get some more attributes. As you can see, I have better defense on this version of the build, and we're able to get shooting, including the ability to unlock sharpshooting takeover. So we needed to get that 80 mid-range shot. That'll help you with some better jump shot animations, and you can also turn this build into a pretty nasty post score. 97 post control, 80 mid-range, and a 99 close shot. You can still hit some post fades, post hop shots, whatever it might be. But of course, that 75 3 ball, that is the cutoff for the glass gunner takeover. One of the best takeovers for big men in the game, absolutely. And that does increase our 3 ball by +7 or +8. I can't exactly remember. I believe it is +8 in level 5. And of course, you unlock the sharpshooting takeover ability. So you can stretch the floor with an 83 3 ball at 7'3", an absolutely dominant inside-outside game. You can start dominating with the drop steps, post spins, grabbing offensive rebounds, taking them back up on them, legend paint prodigy, get your takeover meter up once you activate that takeover meter or the takeover ability, stretch out to the floor, start banging threes from anywhere, and you can also become a shot creator with that 80 mid-range shot from the mid-range as well. So you got a ton of scoring options on this build, and it is an absolute monster. Only get a 69 free throw, unfortunately. It would have been nice to get a little bit higher of a free throw, but it's still greenable. And of course, like I said, there is no pass accuracy on this build. This is the shooting version of the 7'3" Toxic Inside Masher, and every single video that I drop on one of the Toxic Inside Mashers, no pass accuracy, no pass accuracy, no pass accuracy, but they're all new viewers. They don't know that the last 2 years in 23 and 24 I have dropped this build, and the whole point of the build was high interior finishing with no pass accuracy, so we could get some absolutely insane inside finishing attributes, and hence the name Toxic. But the 25 pass accuracy has been usable every single year. You just have to be a lot smarter with your passes. Make sure who you're passing to is open and you can make it work. But do I recommend 25 pass accuracy? No, definitely not. But again, I like to make some experimental builds to get some different content for you guys and just try out some different things. But again, you can definitely make the 25 pass accuracy work. Just gotta be smart with your passes and make sure who you're passing to is open. And so like I said, because we dropped the standing dunk and kept the 99 close shot, it freed up a ton of more attributes, and we were able to get gold paint patroller on this build and with an 82 interior defense, so we can get silver post lockdown on this version as well. And having that 82 defense with the silver post lockdown, especially now, I'm seeing a ton of more inside bigs since the shooting is a little bit sketchy for quite a few people at this time. There's a ton of more bigs coming out here with like 96 offensive rebound, 96 close shot, all that kind of stuff, even some post control as well. So it's definitely nice to have that interior defense on your bigs this year. Plus that 93 block, that does get us gold paint patroller, and at 7'3", you can really affect people's shots and become a defensive monster in the paint. 92 offensive rebound like I was talking about, and once I get my cap breakers, definitely gonna throw on +4 to this so we can get Hall of Fame rebound chaser, or I might end up putting all 5 on the strength so we can get 91 strength. Another option that you could do with your cap breakers on this is go +2 to your offensive rebound to get to a 94, and then you could also go +3 to your strength. That way you can unlock Hall of Fame box out beast. You can start swimming people more, you can start blocking out people in case you're running to a 99 offensive rebound build that has legend box out beast so that you can hold your box outs a little bit better, and you could also use your max badge +1 on that if you wanted as well. So we do have some nice rebounding, but of course the speed, we had to go with the 52 speed. You have to pick one or the other at 7'3". You either want strength, you're gonna have to sacrifice your speed. What if you want speed? Then you're gonna have to go with like a 72 strength, as you've seen in all my other center builds. And then of course a 70 vertical so we can get that silver pogo stick, help us jump again if we get pump faked, grab some more rebounds, more block attempts, whatever it might be. And for my animations, we will get into the jump shot later. I'm still trying to figure out the shooting. I'm still trying to find the right jump shot for me for this year, so I'm still playing around a little bit. I have been using Eve's Missy. I believe that's what I was using in this gameplay, but again, I am trying out Jonathan Isaac, so the current jump shot that I have on is the Jonathan Isaac base. But again, for me, I've been finding myself most successful with this Eve's Missy. I don't know why. It's like one of the fastest jumpers in the game. It does suck because sometimes you do get these hitches or load ups in your shot, so it is kind of hard to time. So I am trying out Jonathan Isaac once again, but I will show you guys both jump shots. Free throw is underhand. I just find this greenable. I was using it all of last year once I unlocked it at starter 3 as well. We don't get any layups, unfortunately. That would have been nice, but we do not get any. We'll run through the dunks packages in a bit here. My go-to shot is Pascal Siakam. The dribble pull-up is Bam Adebayo, which is really nice. It's very smooth. Spin jumper I put on normal. Hop jumper is normal. Post fade is Anthony Davis. Post hook Shaquille O'Neal. Post top shot normal, and my motion style is DeAndre Ayton. Also, use whatever works for you as well too. If you find something different works for you for the spin jumper, hop jumper, whatever it might be, you guys can definitely go ahead and use those. Pass style, we got 25 pass accuracy, so we do not unlock anything in that sense. And of course, we have a 25 ball handle and a 25 speed with ball, so we do not get any playmaking moves whatsoever. But the triple threat style, I did throw on pro. And for the dunk style, like I said, I don't have that 55 driving dunk quite yet, but once I do, we can definitely unlock our rim grazers. We can definitely put on those hangs, the basics, and of course the tomahawk. So all the locked ones that you see there, once you get the appropriate attributes, definitely go ahead and throw those on. That's exactly what I will be doing. And same thing with the 1 foot moving dunks. We got a rim grazer, we got a couple hangs, we got 2 basics, 1 double clutch, and 1 tomahawk to throw on. And like I said, that 65 standing dunk does get you a few standing dunk animations, and if you are open, you can definitely dunk the ball. We get 2 regular dunk animations, and we get 1 pro under basket rim pull. And of course, there's no signature dunks with this or alley-oops, so the dunking is very limited, but again, if you're open, you can still dunk the ball. So the first jump shot that I'm going to give you guys, this is the one that's currently put on this player build, but this isn't the jump shot that I was using in this gameplay. But I just like the ratings for this. So Jonathan Isaac base, I went with Tim Duncan release 1 and Chet Holmgren release 2 at 50% speed and 83% on Chet Holmgren and 17% on Tim Duncan. So as you see, an A release height and A release speed, B- defensive immunity, and a C- timing stability. For the ratings that I have, the max I have is an 80 mid-range, so I found these ratings to be some of the best that I can get in all categories. But I am still trying to figure out the shooting and the rhythm shooting, so I'm still trying different things. I do like the Jonathan Isaac base, but of course the Eve's Missy base has been working for me really well. It fits my rhythm shooting naturally because I do flick the stick kind of fast, and slowing it down feels weird and unnatural to me so far. But again, the more reps that you get with it, the better it's going to be. This might be a little bit more of a smoother jump shot compared to the Eve's Missy shot shot that I use. As you see, it does look very smooth as well too, and I am putting it on the push cue. So if you want to try this jump shot out, definitely go ahead. I have been finding it fairly smooth for rhythm shooting. I'm still learning it though, just to be fully transparent with you. Now the Eve's Missy base that I have been using, the jumper that I got here, it is 14 ticks past the push for my visual cue. I did go over that in a previous video as well, but we also went 100% speed and 50% Jokic, 50% Dirk Nowitzki. I just like the way he brings it behind the head. I find it fairly easy to time when to kind of learn it. But again, the ratings on this are a little bit crazy. C- release height, A release speed, even though it's probably like an A++ release speed. Defensive immunity is B+, and the timing stability is an F. And sometimes you do get these load ups, which can really throw you off because it is an extremely fast jumper. So if you're used to your natural timing, it's gonna feel extremely weird. I have been getting a ton of load ups even when using rhythm shooting, so it does get frustrating at times. But like I said, I am still trying to learn this shooting and figure this out. But this has been one of the jumpers that I've been most successful with so far. But if you want to switch up the releases, you definitely can. As you see at the bottom as well, you only need a 67 mid-range or a 3-ball. You can definitely put in some of your better releases if you want and figure something else out as well. But again, this is the jump shot that I have been using in this gameplay. So now that we've ran through the attributes, animations, dunk packages, and the jump shot, we can finally go ahead and get into this rec center gameplay. All right, so here we've got a 33 point, 36 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steal, and no blocks gameplay on 15 of 24 from the field and 1 of 3 from 3-point land. And we are matched up against a 7-foot interior scoring playmaker. He's only a 77 overall, but averaging 12, 18, and 6 as a 77 overall is definitely impressive. So he's obviously a skilled player. This is a little bit cheesy to be uploading a gameplay against a 77 overall when he hasn't increased his build. But again, you bring a 77 overall into the rec, you get matched up against a build like this, you are going to get dominated. Again, averaging pretty much a 20 and 20 with this build once again, just like the 7'3" toxic inside masher. And of course, the rhythm shooting, showing it off once again. Like I said earlier in the jump shot portion of this video, I'm still learning it. I'm still trying to figure this stuff out, but I have found that Eve's Missy base, it fits my natural push timing, or not push timing, the tempo timing more naturally, because I like to flick it kind of fast. But again, I'm still learning it and I'm slowing it down. It doesn't feel quite natural to me, but I'm either getting one or the other. And I did put on normal risk, normal reward. I don't find high risk, high reward too worth it, to be honest. Again, you can hit more whites, you can shoot a little bit better, you can still get greens. I find I green just as much as I do with the normal risk as I do higher risk, sorry. So again, you might as well put on normal risk, normal reward in order to hit your whites just like I did. And of course, showing off a few of the passing highlights here as well. We already got 2 assists before halftime. Again, like I said earlier, the 25 pass accuracy is usable and I just chucked it down the court, but they will be getting some terrible catch animations like you just seen. He did stumble there at the end, but of course, my teammate hitting me coming down the lane as I trail. Only a 52 speed, so it does take you a long time to get up and down the court, but sometimes it does work out in your favor. The other person might pick up, or your matchup might pick up somebody else. They're still waiting for you to come down the court, but my matchup already quit in the first quarter, I believe, and a nasty 14 and 17 at halftime. But of course, up against the 77 overall, that is to be expected. You are going to get dominated bringing in a 77 overall build, and like I said, as long as they're wide open, you can definitely make this pass accuracy work at 25. The whole point of the build is to be toxic, and so we do not have any pass accuracy. And of course, getting absolutely cheesy with that 92 offensive rebound at 7'3". You can definitely clean up the glass, and especially having an 86 strength on this version of it, getting that higher level of box out beast, you can swim people, get more rebounds, and of course, finish around the rim. Now, it's pretty funny. I have been seeing on Twitter and X, a lot of the community is split. Half the people want a shooting buff, half the people say it's fine. Some people say interior defense is fine, some say it's terrible, some want passing lane steals patch, some think it's fine as well. I have never seen so much dissension on this game before. Interior defense, I do like to have the higher interior defense. I do find that you get more stops, and I have been using some interior defense takeovers where we obviously get that rating boosted, and I have found that it does help you get some more stops. We get a cheesy foul rate there, forcing it up over 2 people, and of course it also helps you stop those post spins and post drop step cheesers. But again, I really do find that higher interior defense helps other people miss their shots against you and their layups. Block is definitely nice to have as well too. The higher level paint controller that you can get and the higher level interior defense I do find is helpful. So a lot of people haven't put too much interior defense on their builds. Obviously I'm playing against some builds that don't have enough interior defense to go against this build, but I have made a Ben Wallace build where I wanted to try out Legend Paint Controller at 6'9", so I definitely will have that build to be dropped for you guys here coming up soon. I got a Sean Kemp build, and I also made a two-way stretch 5 with high interior defense as well, and it's been pretty nasty. I got matched up against a build that's just like the one that you're seeing here, that is a masher inside, and he averaged 20 points per game. I was holding him to, I believe, 8, and I held him to like maybe 5 of 12 or 4 of 12 shooting. Not very high percentage for an inside big man that had that high of interior finishing. Beautiful find by my teammate right there, allowing me to finish and get my 33rd point. And we already have a 30 and 30 gameplay. So I am finding that interior defense is definitely mattering more this year. So again, I would recommend on your big builds to put some interior defense on there. I was trying to get that 35 and 35 once again. I couldn't quite get it, but of course, 33 points, 36 rebounds, absolutely insane. This build is a ton of fun to use. Definitely one of the most dominant builds that I've used this year. I can't wait to get some more gameplay for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.